Ooh, shout out to everybody in the chat. Look at this. Messy hair don't care. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, hold up. Let me get situated. I should really be doing this like before the live stream, but it's cool. Like my casa is your casa. So if it's like I'm just treating it less such, right? And I ate some food, so hopefully it's not all over my face. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let me see who I have in the house. Welcome. Let me see. Who do we have here? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, Team Brittany, how you doing, love? The Team Brittany, Team Brittany. It's a lot going on with that case, Ryan. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Peekaboo, Liz, don't look back. Thank you. SW, welcome. Wim, how you doing, love? Bunny. Oh man, who else? Generally Jenny. Shout out to Generally Jenny. Big hugs to Generally Jenny. Vic, Chico, it's Friday. Yay. 3 and me, welcome. Everybody, please hit that like button. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps with the algorithm. You got the alert, Tammy? This sometimes YouTube does not like me. Hey, Tina and Chico and Tina and who else? Carolina and oh my God, everybody coming through. Everybody's coming through. All right, I'm gonna give everybody some time to get in here. Hey, Natalie, how you doing, love? Um, Tazzie's in the house. Everybody, SW. Okay, I think I got everybody. Pay, how are you? Pay Winkle. I've got words possibly dismiss. Is that what I said on the top? What did I write on this? Let me stop. Will case be dismissed? There's been a lot going on with that case. Hey, Grandma B, we have a lot of motions filed. A lot of motions. That attorney is working overtime. Overtime. All right. Hey, Oki, you guys are underestimating the attorney a little bit. I'm just saying. He is going to work really, really hard to make his client look very, very, not that she has to look not guilty, but at least look like she could do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just 360, welcome. Coffee with a splash of crime. Welcome, welcome. All right, Emily B, Christy, welcome everybody. All my favorite people are in the house. All the important favorite people should be here. If you're watching the replay, you're also important. I'm just, for the purposes of this live, everybody that's here needs to be here. Jennifer, Lori, welcome. Everybody, welcome. Hey, Flor, how you doing, love? Let's see who else. Okay, Rose with Thorns is here. Deborah, no, you're not late. I'm giving people some time to get in here. I'm greeting everybody. Hey, T Marie, how you doing? Everybody come through. Hey, Zoya, Daz, Jennifer, how you doing? And Lori, welcome. All right, it's HIPAA. It's HIPAA. Did I misspell it again? Did I? No, I didn't. That's like the third time I've done that. Hold on. How did I spell it? HIPPA? Oh, it's only one P. Let me fix the tie. See, now you pointed that out. I got to fix my tie. Damn. Let me fix it because that really is going to bother me. That's going to bother me for a while. Okay, it's 2 A's. I don't know why. I mean, why does it look like it should be 2 P's and 1 A? That's like the third time I've done that, so I apologize. Please don't. I don't know. All these acronyms kind of get the best of me. Let me make sure I save that. All right. Okay. Don't get upset with me now. I'm just, doing what I have to do. Okay. Hold up. Let me make sure something else. When was the last time we talked about Alexee Trevizo? It was the 26th, right? Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, right? Okay. Let me just copy this and go over here. Thank you for letting me know about the typo. I appreciate it. All right, I think everybody's here for the most part, and we can get started. There's been a lot going on with this Alexee Trevizo case. It's been the talk. Gary Mitchell has filed. You thought it was too. See what I'm saying? I'm not the only one. HIPAA's going to give me PTSD. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm not even looking at the chat on the other device. Give me 1 second. Thank you, SW, for gifting memberships. Thank you. Everybody's here. Thank you. See? And I'm not supposed to miss an acronym? Come on now. Shout out to you. Thank you. Welcome to all the new subs. Shout out to everybody. Yo, we reached 29K this morning. Shout out to us. Shout out to you guys for supporting my channel. We have a lot, we got a lot of work to do. We've been busy, okay? We've been busy working. And shout out to the mods for modding, for being supportive, for everybody, and all my supporters. You guys are awesome. I'm truly blessed to have you guys in my circle. Thank you. Really? All right. Okay. Let's talk. Let's get into it. So we've been it's been a very interesting and busy situation here with Alexee Trevizo. Okay. It's been a lot on TikTok said. Hold up. I'm gonna pull up Abby Blabby real quick. You guys check out her TikTok.
State University.
But we also have the court paperwork, okay? So there's been different things. So she was accepted. So Alexee Trevizo was accepted to a university. Keep that in mind. There was a change of venue motion filed. Motion to modify the conditions of release was filed for Alexee Trevizo. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering where are we going to go from here and everything that's happening. Okay, so let's listen to Abby Blabby. I put her link in the or I will be putting her link in the description box because she kind of gives us like this other, I would say other opinion about the matter. And you guys know I like to include different opinions. And for her being a nurse, I really respect kind of her stance in terms of where she's coming from with this. And I also respect other people that don't necessarily agree because I don't necessarily agree with everybody's opinion. All right. But listen to what Abby Blabby is saying.
Gary has filed another motion. I can't take credit for it. One of my moderators, who is also a moderator on the Facebook Alexee Trevizo group, she posted it, and here it is. Okay, so look through this real quick. She was accepted into New Mexico State University. She begins this fall. She's going to live on campus. She's complied with all of the counseling, all the court orders, but look right down here. Number 5, the prior order of the court prohibited personal contact with any person who is or could be defined as a continued person relationship under yada, yada, yada.
Wow.
Okay. 6, Ms. Trevizo did not wish to violate any terms, but her boyfriend, for whom the yada yada provision was intended, is attending New Mexico State University as well. Both are from Artesia, and if it were not for the court order, would be seeing one another, driving to and from college together, and see one another on campus and in class. The court should modify the order, withdrawing the NMSA 30-3-11 directive in order, allow contact, and allow both to attend the same university without consequence or worry. Ms. Trevizo is in violation of the conditions of release if she has contact with him. She is under the care of a doctor who has advised and treated her. A hearing on the motion to modify is requested. Well, I guess that just answered a lot of questions that we have all had. She does still plan to go to college.
Yep.
She plans on living in the dorm, and Devyn's planning on going there too. And what's going to happen if they grant this motion and she keeps seeing Devyn and she gets pregnant again?
Woo, 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 woo. That was a mouthful. All right. It's a lot going on. Okay. Just Samantha, did you find the roommate stuff? Can't wait. What roommate stuff? I've been hearing about her roommate there was a roommate in college that decided not to be roommates with her or something like that. I could be wrong, but let me know. This is the motion to modify conditions of release, by the way. So we're just going to review a little bit of it. And let me see if I can make myself a little bit smaller. Definitely. So Alexee Trevizo has been accepted into New Mexico State University. And begins the first semester of college this fall, which would be what, this month? College usually starts mid-August, somewhere around that. Let me know. Right, Alyssa, I hear what you're saying. Oh, you guys are spicy in these comments. Okay. Alexee wishes to attend college in order to further her education and plans to live on campus. Alexee has complied, with all court orders, including counseling. She can obtain counseling service in Las Cruces if allowed, and will do so. Prior order of the court prohibits personal contact with any person who is or could be defined as a continued person in relationship. Ms. Trevizo did not wish to violate any terms, but her boyfriend, for whom, didn't we point that out? We said, does that order, remember, it was the order that she signed, one of the release, what is it, the conditions of release, she signed that. And it kind of made you wonder, is she talking about the boyfriend? Like, would the boyfriend fall in that? So they're pointing this out. Are they going to be attending the same school at the same time? This is interesting. Okay. This is interesting. Mr. Trevizo did not wish to violate any terms, but her boyfriend, for whom the, what is it, NMSA 30-3-11B provision was intended. Didn't I say this? We called this out. We said that that was probably intended for him. We did, right? Ooh, I knew I was right. I knew I was right. All right, let me stop. Let me stop. Both are from Artesia, and if it were not for the court order, would be seeing one another, driving to and from college together, see one another on campus and in class. The court should modify the orders withdrawing the 30-311 directive in order, allow contact, and allow both to attend the same university without consequence or worry. Ms. Trevizo is in violation of the condition of release if she has contact with them. Ms. Trevizo is under the care of the doctor who has advised her and treated her. A hearing for this motion is requested. And there's the signature of Mr. Gary Mitchell. Now, let's see, what else? I mean, she's kind of like going about this, you know, she has to do what she has to do, wants to go to college. I don't know. I don't know what to kind of make of this at this point. We have a motion, and let me show you guys this other paperwork as well. Yeah, it sounds a little bit like that, don't you think? Almost like above the law. Ooh, just Samantha said, this girl's just walking around like she has done no wrong. I can't believe it's crazy town. Well, I mean, trial won't be until what, next year? What is that going to look like for her schooling? I mean, I'm surprised she wouldn't take the semester off to at least address this legal situation. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, take the semester off, address the situation, figure out like what to do next, because I mean, just weird. No, she's gonna be at the she filed the motion to attend the university, and then they wanted to make a modification to the conditions of release. When she signed that conditions of release, there was a portion, and we addressed it on one of our shorts, and we were thinking, is that with the boyfriend, with the baby's father, DEVYN, right? That's what we were thinking that this was about. So they're submitting that motion to modify that. I don't know, girl. I mean, with all that heat, I don't know anybody who would want to be her roommate, you know? Oh, can she do that's what I'm saying. That's a good point. Why doesn't she do like online schooling? You know? I mean, why would she attend? I understand that, you know, okay, I get it, but she could do online schooling. Can we vote if it's well, Calamity says, can we vote if we think this will be granted? Do y'all think this is going to be granted? For her to travel to campus to and from? What do you guys think? I mean, should we vote on it? Because I know some of y'all don't like polls, but we're gonna definitely create a poll right now for the hell of it. Let me see. And then we're gonna give me a second. Let me pause this. Hold up. Hold up, wait a minute. No, okay, so then we have that, and then we have another motion we gotta read too. We actually have two of them. Hold up. Will judge grant motion to amend, what do we call it? It was motion to amend, motion for school, motion to modify conditions of release. That's what it's called. Okay, let's do that. Motion to modify conditions of release, okay, for AX, or excuse me, AT. Yes or no? What do you guys think? This is your opinion. All right, now while you're sitting there and you're voting, make sure you're hitting that like button because it does help in the algorithm. Okay, please and thank you. You love polls. SW loves polls. Polls are her favorite thing. She told me. She just pretends that she doesn't like them. Shout out to SW, my mod. Uh, you think she said Emily's like she's setting herself up for harassment? Okay. I mean, some people have said that. Do you, not that if you want it granted, do you believe that the judge is going to grant it? Lord have mercy. We're going to convert, eventually SW will be converted to a poll. She's going to be requesting it all the time. Shout out to SW. Poll trolls unite. Poll trolls unite. Okay, let's talk about this other paperwork that we have over here. This change of venue. Change of venue, you guys. Change of venue. And then we have another one to review too, okay? Got a couple of things to review. I've been a little bit behind on this case. I have had to get ahead. I've had to get ahead because I've been so busy. But let's talk about it. All right. So this is motion for change of venue, motion that a detailed jury questionnaire be submitted to potential jurors, and motion for individual, what is it, void here? What does that mean? Do I have any legal eagles in the chat? Void here it is. Let me just legal search it real quick. French for to speak truth. The process through which potential jurors from questions by a judge or a lawyer to determine their suitability for jury service. So they're trying to go extra? Like they're really trying, like this motion that was submitted. Wim just gifted 10 memberships. Wim, my love, thank you so much for gifting. You are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this was a motion that was submitted. Hold up. Mr. Gary Mitchell submitted it. All right. This is, they're wanting specific. The questions you present to, thank you. Yes. They want to question them individually, right? Thank you for clarifying that. Ooh, Layla's like, she's playing victim, yo. Layla, you're not believing it right now? You're just like, this is too much? Thank you, Wim, again. You have zero trust in the New Mexico system. They're horrible. If you guys receive a membership from Wim, please, 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 please make sure you thank them as well as SW. Rabbit, rumor is in the groups that the girl who got paired to be a roommate asked to be changed, and the college denied it. Talk of making a petition against, really? Where are you seeing this? Just Samantha, can you message me? Let me know. Where are you seeing this? Shout out to all the members. Thank you. Let me know, because I'm not seeing anything. Where did you hear that rumor? It's a rumor, so allegedly, let's just say that. Oh man. So let's talk about it. It says, Alexee Trevizo, by and through her attorney Gary, moves to change venue to a venue free from exception, move potential jurors fill out and complete an extensive jury questionnaire, and move for individual as it Voitier, and as grounds therefore states Alexee is 19, charged with 1 count, murder in the first degree. What else? Or the alternate, child abuse. Count 2, tampering with evidence. The case of Alexee Trevizo has received immense publicity with over 1 million results in 0.337 seconds. Well, Lord, I mean, yeah, there's a lot on Alexee Trevizo now out there. Everybody's talking about it, that's for sure. And more information is coming out. We've kind of read this part before. Let's see. In fact, defense counsel first saw some of the videos information regarding the case on social media before such had been disclosed by the state. Because I'm glad he pointed that out, because let me tell you, those body cam footages were already out here on the YouTube streets. We talked about that. They pulled a FOIA, they were able to do that, and they put it out there. You know what I'm saying? So, you said, I don't want to be a juror. You don't want to be her roommate? Do you guys think you'd be a good jurors? Unbiased? I think y'all would not be very good jurors. No shade. I'm just saying. I don't think I would be a good juror in this case. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. She gonna have a hard time in jail. Ooh wee. You're surprised she even dared to show her face. You know what, Coffee? I'm telling that's probably gonna be the case. Do you have children? Are you in a profession that works with children? Big sigh already. Guilty. We know too much to be good jurors. Y'all 200 people would not be very good. I would not be a good juror. You guys would not be very good jurors. Stormy's like, I would be the worst juror. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Much Endeavors is like, well, she should be on birth control before. Oh Lord, and she was trying to roommate with DEVYN. I mean, hey, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You guys would be the worst jurors. I'm just saying because I would be the worst juror in this case. I'm already biased. I'm really biased, and I can admit when I'm biased. Okay. So let's see. What does it say? So they were already, in fact, saw some of the videos before this disclosed to the state. The case involved nurses, doctors, medical personnel from 2 of the hospitals in the 5th Judicial District. There are only 6, and the Artesian Police Department. There are few descriptive words to define the vitriol shown towards Ms. Trevizo on social media. Ooh, especially from women. Further, the oh my, I don't know if I can read this. Ignorant remarks are outstanding, casting great. Oh my, look at this. He's insulting the women. Dr. Edward, thank you for the 1999. You are awesome. Thank you for your professionalism. Love your channel. Did you guys see that he's coming for us? He said we're not professional. We're ignorant. That's what he said on the court documents. Wow. The dispersion on the education or lack thereof of those participating on social media, bluntly use of bluntly use of social media may and perhaps should be a disqualifier for a juror's service. Most certainly, independent thoughts based on science, an open mind, and free thought is lacking. Is he coming for us? Big mistake. Did y'all see what he wrote this? He said the women. He didn't say the men. He said the women's. The women. Did you see that, Bunny? I'm clutching my invisible pearls. Even SW's got her pearls in the chat for all the members. The audacity on and not only that, we're women and we're not educated. That's what he said. That's what he said on the court docs. They can kiss. Stop. Oh my God. I write this. He wrote it. I'm just reading it. This is crazy. Look at the audacity. Guilty. Well, I'm just reporting it, right? But apparently, so clearly, if I have a YouTube channel, if I have any type of knowledge about true crime or anything, I'm immediately disqualified from this. Well, damn. Watch, that's going to be a future disqualifier at some point for many of us to serve jury duty. Just watch. Just watch. Oh, stop. The audacity. He came for us. He came for us. Right. He came for us. Oh, so are they going to get, is it going to be different with men? Oh, on her side, needs all the men on the jury they can get. Jury selection is like the game of chess and can alter. Yes, exactly. So does that mean that they're only going to use men? Oh, I could not. Listen, Linda, you would be biased too. We would all be. Lock the box. Stop. All right. Y'all are too much. I'm trying to read this, okay? Let's just read this and be professional at it. I mean, he's already describing all of us on this paperwork. Shout out to us, all the men and women. Men and women, all right? Whew. Okay. So, let's see, what else did he say? obtaining a jury that presumes, as required by law, Ms. Trevizo to be innocent and requires the state prove charges via proof beyond a reasonable doubt can only be done with jurors who have not been biased, prejudiced, influenced by, inundated with social media, gossip, rumors, speculation, guesses, conjecture, further overcoming irrational, unscientific, senseless, implausible. Oh my God, look at all these adjectives. Sophisticated beliefs is virtually impossible. Even then, finding a jury who can concrete study, listen to, and educate themselves via experts with complex medical procedures, toxicology, stats, learn scientific, oh my God, textbooks and articles. Oh, okay. Well, clearly he feels like where this trial is going to be set up, it should not be. That's it. This is defamation of a whole little city right there, and the YouTube and the social media. That's it. That is crazy. Just being a parent is going to take us out of this thing, right? Y'all have kids? You're biased. You look funny? You're biased. No, no, no. You're biased. All 200 of you are biased. Okay, we're done. That's it. There's nothing more to it. Okay, let's keep going. This case will involve a number of experts ranging from forensic pathologists, who is it, neonatal, is that how you say that? Let me skip over. Emergency room doctors, nurses, toxologists, psychologists, medical stats, gynecologists, obstetricians, gynecologists, to experts in the field of bacteria and viruses. So number 7, he's going to say that the reason why this baby died was because of COVID. Is that what he's going to say? Because remember, that's what he was pushing when he went over there to Mr. Vinny from Court TV. That's interesting. He said that there was other things that might have caused the death of this baby. It wasn't the fact that she double knotted this bag and had this baby suffocate and die in this bag. Okay. Number 8, it is expected that the trial will take 6 weeks or more to try, and that does not include individual. If a voir dire, if done properly, will take weeks in order to ferret out those jurors who have an agenda fostered by social media to get around the question of the court and attorneys seeking to find a fair, impartial, intelligent jury. Eddy County is not free from exception, and it is expected that it will be extremely difficult, if not impossible, to obtain a fair, impartial jury in the County of Eddy due to the influence of the Artesian General Hospital, its staff, the police department, and its staff, the large number of residents who participated on social media, and the large number who have received information from social media have already seen or read Mr. Trevizo's medical records, videotapes, interviews of witnesses, and listened to comments of those purporting to have some knowledge. The court should order a change of venue, an extensive and detailed jury questionnaire, and allow individuals. A hearing is requested. Okay, let's talk about her medical records. I don't think the prosecutor released the medical records. Okay. I don't think, who would have access to those medical records? Now, would the medical staff have released their medical records out to social media? Because that's allegedly what happened. Okay. Allegedly, they're saying. But if that happened, that would be a HIPAA violation, and that could be quickly traceable and trackable, and people can get fired over that, right? So who would release her medical records? Who would have a vested interest in that? Especially if they're trying to make the argument that this baby was sick with something which led to the death of this baby. Something else happened to this baby. But the motions that the attorney has been filing, he is calling out for HIPAA. He's trying to have this dismissed on technicalities. HIPAA violation. He's blaming the police. He's blaming the fact that all of this, the body cam footage had been released out, right? My question though is, who released her medical records? Did the public, did Gary Mitchell release the records to try to sway the public somewhere else, some of this is not making sense. Because let me tell you, people have been talking about this for a while. Her medical, and I'm talking about her charts. Her stuff was released. It is out there. Now that shit is like private. I think her discharge paperwork was released as well. Who had copies of that? If they didn't get it from her, then it would have been the medical staff, right? And if he's trying, because he can ask for things to have been released on a technicality, they can use that. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. He could file however many motions. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. But something is not making it. I don't know. I'm Chico. I don't get it. I reached out to somebody on TikTok who's been following this case very closely. Shout out to her. And I was like, is this real? Are people really releasing this girl's medical records? Who would have released them? Because if it's the medical staff, that medical staff would have been dismissed, right? You can actually find out who releases something from a medical point of view. But this is a little bit different. Was it Alexee or her mom or somebody else? There's only so many people you can accuse of that. Why the prosecution wouldn't have any type of interest in releasing any of that. So some of it is not making sense at all. Exactly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you for saying that. They would have torched that shit right away. Let me see what you guys are saying. Tammy, but he's filing all kinds of technicalities. So I'm kind of wondering, is that going to play a part? We're saying it's not relevant, right? Could be. But if he's defending his client by blaming the hospital and saying all kinds of stuff, I think it's relevant to even think about the fact that, he's pulling all the stops. He is. He really is. Yeah. Chrissy's like, her mom, she had already put it in motion when she said she was going to sue them. A mother will do anything to save her daughter. Yes. This is why I'm like, when we talk about, some of you guys are like, well, that doesn't really matter. No, he's looking for a mistrial. He's looking for a technique. He's looking for something. He is pulling on strings on this one for her to get off, which is why my title says, will case be dismissed? You guys see everything that he's pulling. Is it potentially probable? I don't know. It could be. I don't know. Yes, judge needs to throw a curveball and make the HIPAA violation a different case separate from the murder charge. That's what I'm thinking too. But Gary Mitchell, he's putting both of them together and he's like saying, no. My client was violated. The Artesian police violated my client. Furthermore, they released her records. This happened to my client. He's pulling all stop. He's doing what a defense attorney is going to do. You can make the argument for both. Truly. Yes. Yep. So that was one. So this was the motion. What did we just read? Lord have mercy. Look at me. I go on tangents. The change of venue. Okay. Change of venue. And then we talked about the school. Now let me stop sharing real quick. And let me show you where are we at. Show you guys something else. So the wrongful death was amended, by the way. Whoo-wee. All right, let's see how long this one is. It shouldn't be too, it is very long. So they amended the wrongful death. Lord have mercy, 19 pages. Okay. I don't know if we're going to review all of this. Give me one sec. Let me see. Wrongful death amended. Alexee Trevizo. Here it is. I think we've already reviewed this one. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Here we go. Let me show you guys what I have on my end. 1 second, okay? All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had somebody at my door. So we have a first amended complaint for wrongful death and punitive damages. So we read some of this already. Arturo Bustos, a wrongful death personal representative of the estate of Alex Ray Fierro, deceased. That is the name. That is the baby's name. Okay. By and through his undersigned counsel of record, states the following is his first amended complaint for wrongful death and punitive damages against the Artesian Special Hospital District and the General Hospital, the doctor Heather Marshall Vasquez, John and Jane Doe A through F, and John Doe Company G through K. So let's review this a little bit. So Arturo Bustos was previously been appointed as the wrongful death representative. So again, baby Alex, that is baby Alex. The defendant Artesian Special Hospital District is authorized to do business with the state of Mexico. Okay. Upon information and belief, Artesian Special Hospital District was doing a business as Artesian Hospital, Eddy County, New Mexico, on all material. Defendant doctor, upon information and belief, is a medical doctor doing business in the state of Mexico at all materials. The hospital and the doctor, acted by and through their agents, partners, and offices and employees, are responsible for their acts and omissions. So John and Jane Doe, A through F, inclusive, are known person who may have cared for participants in decision or otherwise have contributed to the death of the descendant or otherwise violated the rights of the descendant as discovery proceeds, if the names of such individuals are determined, they will be substituted for the John and Jane Doe designation. Oh my goodness. So this is that. Oof. Ooh. We knew that there was going to be, I mean, we've been saying it, there would be a lawsuit. It's for, this one is 19, love. I'm seeing 19. This is a separate case. This is the civil case, right? The wrongful death. If the info would have been released during the trial, then it would override the murder charges. Oh, that's a good point, Natalie. That's a good point. So let me go down a little bit. They named the jurisdiction. Factual background, we already know Alexee goes to high school. She went to the hospital January 26th at approximately 11:47 p.m. She was taken to the AGH emergency department complaining of lower back pain and abdominal pain. Now, on a pain level of 1 to 10, with 10 being the greatest, Alexee stated she was a 10. Alexee's a female of childbearing age. Alexee had regular menses, had used birth control, pill, and condom. Oh, what? Worked out a minimum of 2 hours, 5 days per week, and had worked out on January 26, 2023 for over 3 hours with the cheer team. Facts. This should be interesting. Right. But I guess we'll see. Okay. So January 27th at approximately 12:05 a.m., Alexee was seen in the emergency department at the hospital. We've already named the hospital, at which time the attending physician was Heather Marshall Vasquez. Upon examination, Alexee complained of her lower back and told doctor that she had been cheerleading practice and felt like she needed to have a bowel movement, but was unable to do so, and further indicated that she was also experiencing abdominal pain. Alexee denied pregnancy and informed the doctor that she was on her period. Okay, pay attention to number 18. She denied pregnancy. Maybe she didn't know she was pregnant then. I don't know. Just saying. Oh, my comments are not updating here. Hold up. Let me see where everybody's at. Let me know if you can see me in the chat. Hopefully my internet didn't go off. Let me know. I don't see anybody's comments. It's kind of going slow. Somebody drop a comment in the chat, please. Okay. Here we go. So let's see. Alexee denied pregnancy and informed the doctor that she was on her period. Alexee was asked if she had undergone a pelvic exam before. She told the staff she had not. On January 27 at 12:18 a.m., medication was given to Alexee consisting of what? Tylenol, I recognize one, and something slidobenzapine. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Okay. And let me look at this chat real quick, make sure everybody can see me. The chat is frozen. Can everybody see me? Hello? Oh, I don't know what's going on. I think StreamYard is glitching. 1 second, okay? Okay. You guys can see me now. All right. There was an issue. Like I was noticing the glitch on StreamYard, so I had to come back and refresh. Okay. Cool. You see, I didn't see the comments. It just completely froze on both. It was an error on your end? All right. So she was, let me see where we at. Okay. Can you guys see me now? Y'all see me? Let me know. Let me know. We're good. Because I was not seeing you guys for a minute. I said, something's going on with this. Ooh, yeah. If she never had a public, how does she, I mean, do you get, I don't know. Do you typically get what is it? Pelvis exams during birth control all the time? I don't know. That's a great question though. Right. Listen, I'm reading it. So, is it slidobenzapine and Tylenol? I recognize the other one, number 20, January 27th at about 12:18 a.m. Medication was given to Alexee. Okay, this is where we left off on number 20. On January 27th at about 12:28 a.m., medication was given to Alexee consisting of sodium chloride. What is it? Ketoclorac, another medication, and then I recognize morphine. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 types of medications were given to her. So January 27 at about 12:18 a.m., medication was given to Alexee consistent of, we had 2 different medications then. Then number 21, it reads January 27 at about 12:28 a.m., medication was given to Alexee consisting of 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 other medications in addition to the first 2 that she had already received. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. That's what I thought, unless there's been a change. Okay, let me keep reading, and you guys let me know in the chat. All right. So she has had at least 4, 5, 6 medicines before she gave birth. A saline lock and urine analysis were completed, but no specimen was received of HCG. Okay, remember the blood test that checks if the hormone called the HCG hormone in a person's blood, which is produced in the body during pregnancy. Okay, this is interesting. A saline lock and urine analysis were completed, but no specimen was received of HCG. So that would have been the blood test. But I thought she was given a urine test. Did you all remember that? I thought she was getting, that's weird. Interesting. Thank you. Says I was wrong according to Google. You do not need a pelvic exam to get most types of birth control. There are a few exceptions, IUDs. Okay, thank you so much. Look at my SW, my medical professional. She says sodium is the IV fluids, morphine is the pain med, and then the other with the O is the anti-nausea, and then the other one is the anti-inflammatory. It's all pain control cocktails. So the 6 medications that she was given plus the Tylenol SW was all pain medication related. But then what throws me off here is they're saying that on number 23 or number 22, the saline lock and urine analysis were completed, but no specimen was received of the HCG serum. So the saline, so they did they do a P test? Were completed, but no specimen on the HCG. On January 27, 2023, at about 12:28, lab tests were ordered, and such orders were entered at 12:30 a.m. Okay. Whew. This is details are going to matter here. Absolutely. On January 27, 2023, 12:28 a.m., a pregnancy serum test was ordered and collected at 12:30, received at 12:31 a.m., and reported at 12:51 a.m. by a call out notice of results via computer to Chris Sanchez, RN, at the AGH, and the doctor showing positive for pregnancy. Okay, that's number 24. Number 25. The doctor and the nurses admitted that at 12:51 they received on their computers a notice that the results of the blood test showing that Alexee was pregnant. Oh, they did admit that though. So are they, look at the, yes. But they did admit that she was pregnant though. When we watched the videos, the interview videos, did y'all remember that? Do you think Glory says we need to know what IV meds before then after birth? Hold up. That's what I thought, Chico. I thought they did a urine test, then they did the blood test to make sure, because her and her That's what I thought. No, Adaz, I thought that the doctor said 2 positive tests, urine and a blood. Let me tell you something. Remind me not to go to New Mexico and have a baby over there. Not that I'm trying to, but I'm just remind me. Y'all remind me of that. Right. Okay. So Need Some Z says if the urine test came back positive and then they ordered the blood test, would they not have said something like the urine test is positive, so we're going to confirm by a blood test? So Alexee would have da 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 da. Okay. They said that they confronted her. Listen, we're gonna have to break this down again with this report, because they said they confronted her. I remember that. Something's not right in here. There's some misinformation in here. Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying. All right. So the doctor and nurses admitted that at 12:51 a.m. they received on their computer the notice of the results of the blood test showing that Alexee was pregnant. Okay. The medications which were given via IV, all of the 6, okay, that we just read, the cocktail pain, the doctors and the nurses knowing that at 12:51 Alexee was pregnant, what was continued after they had notice of the pregnancy. Okay. So, all right. So they gave her the cocktail of the medicine. Is that the cause of death of this baby? We don't know, but this is what they're saying. So at 12:51 Alexee was pregnant, was continued after they had notice of the pregnancy. Okay. Number 27, the medication, including morphine, was not stopped after the defendants knew that about at 51 hours, Alexee was pregnant. The medication, including morphine, was not stopped after the defendant knew at 51 hours Alexee was pregnant. Okay. So now they're naming 1, 2, 3, 4, all have warnings regarding the patient's pregnancy. The 4 medications that he's listing is saying the pain medication, that they all have warnings regarding the use if the patient is pregnant. August 20 or January 27th, Alexee says she needed to use the bathroom. A nurse removed the IV at about 1:39 hours, and Alexee ran the hallway from her room to the public bathroom in the emergency room. The doctor and the other healthcare provider knew or should have known for 48 hours, 48 minutes that Alexee was pregnant. Number 30. Ooh, we talked about this too. No, right. Well, none of it. They're blaming they should have known this. And I've been saying that. We did say that she should have known this. They were pregnant, probably not to leave her alone. But this is what they're saying. On January 27, 2023, at about 1:56 a.m., the emergency department staff at GH checked on Alexee, and one of the nurses got the key to unlock the bathroom door. But before the door was unlocked, Alexee exited the bathroom. On January 27th, at about 1:57 a.m., Alexee exited the bathroom. No one assisted her as she walked back to the room she had been in. Alexee gave birth unassisted to a son while in the bathroom. Now, where's the part where she puts him in the trash? Just saying. Number 35, on January 27 at about 2:02 a.m., the doctor had already ordered an ultrasound to determine the status of the baby, and same was ordered before the doctors and the nurses learned that Alexee had given birth, okay? January 27 at 2:38 a.m., infant Alexee FIERRO was pronounced dead by the defendant's doctor. The hospital allowed the police in the room of Alexee with a camera on and asked questions of Alexee and her mother that are protected by HIPAA laws and by the New Mexico Constitution laws, rules, statutes, and regulations. Medical records, lab results, and videos of Alexee, her treatment or lack thereof, or by defendant without consent of Alexee were released to the Artesia Police Department and later to the public. Subsequently, the videos without consent of Alexee, her attorney, and or court were disclosed to the media, district attorney, the police, and have appeared on Facebook, other social media from numerous persons in the community, along with 3 major television networks, and have shown such confidential and private information that did not come from Alexee or her attorneys, and did not come with consent from Alexee or her attorneys. The hospital violated the HIPAA laws by allowing the taking of such videos and the release of protected health information. The hospital, doctor, and hospital employees allowed the release of protected medical health records and information, included reports and video taken from the hospital. Okay. Sorry, I just whistled in everybody's ear. My apologies. The hospital employees and doctors were aware of the pregnancy at about 12:51 a.m., failed to inform Alexee that she was pregnant, and failed to take the necessary healthcare procedures and protocols for a pregnant woman who was at her term pregnancy. The decedent died from the malpractice of the defendants? She died from the malpractice of the defendants? I didn't write it. It says it right there. Look. Hold up. Oh, Lord have mercy. Look at number 40. Right there. Number 43. Let me remove myself from the screen. Let's make it bigger. Say what? I said it. Number 43. The decedent died from the malpractice of the defendants. The audacity. My goodness. Because the hospital put the baby in the trash, right? Whew. Sorry, I had to take a little drink. That's what they're saying. That's insane. They said it. I didn't say it. They said it. That's insane. They did that. Oh my God. They are, but they're going to do whatever they need to do, right? Listen, I don't know. All right, let me keep reading, okay? Because it's much more to see here. Okay, it is crazy. So Alexee was 19 years old at the time and was 5 feet in height, and her weight was 126 pounds. Okay, claims for relief, count 1 against defendant hospital. All previous paragraphs are incorporated. I'm just going to read through some of this. So, upon information, the hospital is a body. Okay, let me go back. Upon information, AGH is a local public body and governmental entity for the New Mexico tort claim. As such, AGH may sue, AGH may sue or be sued in its name. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what else. I'm just trying to see what else is relevant to this other than what they typically put. Defendant hospital breach its duties by failure to perform timely, complete, and accurate assessment of Alexee, failure to follow guidelines, practices that a woman of childbearing age complaining of lower back and or abdominal pain is presumed pregnant until proven otherwise. Is that part of their policy? I thought that was part of all like hospital policies. You know, I'm kind of curious to know about this. Failure to follow guidelines and practice that a woman known by the hospital, doctors, and caregivers to be pregnant based on the hospital and doctor test should be examined before going to the bathroom, especially after muscle relaxants and morphine have been given via an IV to make certain she is not giving birth. This is the kind of stuff we were calling out very early on. So I'm not surprised at all that this lawsuit happened. Now, do I feel like this takes blame from what Alexee did? Hell no. Hell no. They missed the part where she actually put the baby in the trash. They missed that part. They missed that part. They missed the part where there was a little line thing that she could pull from the bathroom. They missed that part. I don't like this, but I mean, I'm not surprised. Let's just be real, because we did talk about this before. Failure to develop, implement an appropriate nursing plan of care for a 19-year-old female. Okay. A failure to provide standard nursing interventions to prevent the administration of medicines. Okay. A failure to develop and implement an appropriate nursing plan for the care with Alexee's symptoms. Failure to have at the top of the list possible pregnancies. Failure to provide standard of nursing interventions to prevent administration of medication. Oh, okay. And failure to hire medical providers who are qualified and adequately trained regarding the diagnosis of pregnancy. Ooh, damn, they're really coming for this hospital. Failure to hire medical providers who are qualified and adequately trained regarding the necessities for performance of pelvic exams in delivering babies. Failure to have available necessary equipment to properly evaluate a woman. Failure to implement and operate a medical record system to communicate patient status to the attending physician in a timely, proper manner. Ooh. Failure to implement and operate a system in which the existence of pregnancy is immediately provided to the attending physician. Failure to implement an operation system in which the attending physician and nurses communicate timely. Okay, let me keep going. And failure to ensure the nursing and medical staff timely and properly identify pregnancy. Oh my God, they're going in. Failure to implement a system to prevent violations of HIPAA laws. Failure to implement and operate a system that assures privacy of its patients. Failure to implement and operate a system that requires written consent prior to sharing patients' health information. Failure to implement and operate a system that prevents the release of HIPAA protected information outside of the hospital and those directly providing care. Failure to have and supply necessary machinery and equipment to test for pregnancy, especially including component parts of the ultrasound testing, and by other means will be asserted through discovery during this litigation. 55. The treatment, care, and management of Alexee in the hospital during the events described in the complaint were reckless. Performed with utter disregard for the safety and welfare of Alexee Fierro. Alexee Fierro's death was directed an approximate result of the negligent acts, omissions of the hospital, doctors, healthcare providers of the defendant hospital. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can keep reading. This is crazy. This is a lot. We're going to have to do a part 2 on this one. We definitely are. We definitely are, because there's more. We're going to have to do a part 2. What do you guys think? It's a lot, right? Let me see where you guys are voting right now. Did you guys vote? Make sure you're hitting that like button. Thank you. Thank you. You said, we asked, will the judge grant motions to modify conditions of release for Alexee? 41% said yes and 59% said no. We definitely have to go live tomorrow on this topic, and we really, really are, because we have to break this all the way down even more. Even more. I'm out of breath. Let's see. So how many counts do they have? One. Well, that was 1, 2. Hold up. They're even going for the training. Let's see. Oh my gosh. 3. Let's see. And then damages against defendant, and 5 punitive damages against defendant. Okay. So what we're gonna do is, because it's a lot to go through. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to stop right there. I'm gonna write a note, and we're gonna go live tomorrow, Saturday, right? We're gonna go live tomorrow, and we'll review it. I kind of want to hear what everybody's thinking as far as this document. So wait for a part 2 tomorrow, because it's going to be helpful for us to kind of break it down a little bit more. So that is what the, what is it? Basically the wrongful death amendment, it's amended, what it's going to look like for the hospital and what they're going after. Now, I want to do a comparison to what they're saying, because their allegations are saying that Lexi did not know she was pregnant. She was never told she was pregnant, right? And and they're saying we're going to go right after, we're going for that hospital. That's what they said. So tomorrow we're going to review it, okay? And we're going to go back to it. It's a lot. It's a lot. We have to break it down a little bit more. All right, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow or later tonight, depending on what we have going on. Shout out to everybody in the chat, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Rabbits out.